Testing, testing, testing. Need to figure this out. Let's turn that down a little bit. Oh boy. Might as well just start the fun, huh? Actually, I need to mute myself. Okay. I don't really know where to go from here. But let's thunk, 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 thunk. Dooba-doop, dooba-doop, dooba-doop. Okay. Looks like everything is running smoothly. That is a very good start, in my opinion. That's the first of many hurdles. Let's see. Might as well. I'm actually gonna... Alrighty, let's get started. For those of you who may be rewatching, because as I'm doing this, there's not anyone here. But if you're coming back and rewatching through the stream, we're gonna be working on finishing the village of Crestfall today. Yippee! If you don't know what that means, I have some shorts on my channel that you guys may want to go watch. They kind of fill you in. Very reassuring that you're not. Very reassuring. Also, the Grim Reaper and name, that's very scary, actually. Seems I may or may not be being haunted as we speak. Okay. Like I was trying to say, we're going to be finishing the village of Crestfall. We're going to be building a marketplace right now to finish up here. Actually, I'm not going to worry about that. Going to be building a marketplace, trying to finish up this beautiful village we've been working on. If you're kind of curious as to what's been going on, check out my channel. I have some shorts on there. Been building the world for my book, or a book I'm writing, and it's gonna be fun. But to finish it up, we gotta get to work. And to start off, we need to get rid of all of this. And I need to change it back to... Okay. Is everything running smoothly? I must ask, for those of you here. Everything working, sounding okay? Mostly. That's not reassuring. Is something wrong? Oh, I probably should move my mic away from my mouse. You guys can probably hear the clickety-clackety of that. Yeah, so this is actually my first time actually streaming. I had one test stream that went kind of horrifically wrong, but we don't talk about that. Awesome. I think this Grim Reaper in the chat is just trying to get me off my game. I think that's what's going on. Let's see. We have a lot of space to work with. I have a couple ideas. Actually, there's quite an important one I'm going to work on first. And that's going to be a blacksmith hut. I need some blocks for it, though. I'm thinking it'll be like yay long and high. Yeah. I think that's big enough. And maybe a little bit bigger on this side. I don't know why that... Okay. Let's start with a little bit of groundwork. Okay. I feel like I could make it a little bit bigger, but I think we're okay. Yep, that works. Need to be a little bit uneven so it looks natural. And then I'm thinking like here, we do like that is like the entrance. We could probably, what can we do for walls? Maybe not full walls. Okay, better idea. We do a roof first. We build this first, though building out of wood would be quite unwise. I just realized that realistically, you don't want to build a blacksmith out of wood. That wouldn't go over well, I think. So, what is a better option? What can we do? We could. Ooh, wait. Oh, okay. Let's do some of these actually. This might work out really well. We build a little bit of an overhang using that. And then we need another block for the roof, one that preferably won't burn in a realistic setting. What do we do? What do we do? Any of you guys watching, feel free to just throw out ideas if you have any while we're doing this. Just like build pallets, build ideas. It's going to be a little while. I have a bunch of stalls I want to build. For any of you just joining in, I'm building the world for my book. That's kind of been something I've been doing on my channel recently. And right now, we're trying to finish up this big old village that... Ooh. Probably just the floors and needs to be some. I guess it's most blacksmith wood beams. And thatch roofing. I mean, that makes... I'm trying to think how we would do thatch. Actually, scratch that. I don't even know what thatch is. Give me a second, y'all. I need to look this up. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's honestly going to be kind of difficult to capture in this. I mean, maybe bamboo could do that, but I also feel like that wouldn't match the village. Let me do... Honestly, I think I'm going to grab a reference image real quick. Go to my favorite place to do stuff, Pinterest. Just because I need something to base this off of, get an idea. Because I don't want to be doing this in the dark for y'all. Shoobadoop. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, I think I can work with that. Oh, frickin' heck. Here we go. Alrighty. Let's see. I think we are gonna go with some wooden beaming, but we're gonna do it a little bit differently. We're gonna grab some of this and some of this. Now let's see if I can get this to work. We're actually gonna do it to like here. There we go. There we go. Break this. Break it and replace it. Break it and replace it. Okay. Progress is being made, slowly but surely. Break this. Break it and replace it. Okay. So, out of curiosity, how are you all doing this fine evening? At least it's evening for me. I don't know what it is for you guys. But just out of curiosity. Also, the reference image I have pulled up right now actually is using a genius move for this. I need to find... Oh, dang. Dang. That's quite sad. Got caught up in the moment. Thought maybe there were people watching. Okay. Lost my train of thought though. There were. What was I doing again? Golly, I just lost my train of thought. That's bad. Right. I need to grab this and a spoon. And then we're gonna... Oh, that's not right. We're just gonna build the roof, at least this first part, out of campfires because that looks cool. Okay, here we go. Honestly, that actually looks so good. Now the question is, can I put some signs on it going downward? Because if I can, no. That is sad. But I can work with this. What we do now is we use... let me think. Could probably just do that. Do a little... Okay. Progress is being made, slowly but surely. I think that's the second time I've said that. Oh, nope. There we go. Okay. That actually looks really good. And then we can use spruce as this next part of it. Even though that does kind of leave a hole. And I can't put signs there. Let us see. It might be better to go full blocks here then. Oh, definitely. Definitely full blocks. Okay. There we go. That's better. And then maybe we go back. Actually, no, I have a better block. Better block. We do the tiles. Maybe that'll look cooler. Boop, 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 boop. And then we need to grab the slabs. Grabbing the slabs. Oh, good lord, that's awful. Yeah, that's not what we're going for. Let's see if we can't do just all tiles. And then maybe that'll look a lot better. Oh, definitely. Oh, that's so much better. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, roof done. First part done. Let's go. Now we get to work on some of the more fun stuff. We're going to start off with a little bit of a chimney and a bit of, I don't know what you call it, the place where you smelt stuff. But we're going to be building that. Let me see. We're going to use some of these. We're going to build it kind of like as this divider here, I think. Yes. We build it like there. That's a bit too far out. We can there we go. That's good. That's good. That's good. But then we need to take these down a little bit so we can replace them with other blocks. Make sure it looks a little different because you don't want it to be blend. Okay. Some polished. We'll do some polished. Okay. Okay. We need some stairs and some slabs. Give it a little bit of character. Actually, we can probably do it like that. Then put that there. There we go. There we go. Looking better already. We can pop some of the polished in here. I actually kind of need to make these full blocks. I may need to do that. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Means I also have to change exactly what I've been working on. Grand. Let's see. How does that look? Honestly, I am not upset with that. Now we're gonna build a little bit of a chimney. Gonna give it like 2 separate spots where it's gonna like be puffing out smoke. But to do that, we need fireplaces again. Bop, bop. Grab us some trapdoors. I'll be honest, this is probably my favorite little trick I've learned over the years, is when it comes to chimneys, is just campfires and spruce trapdoors. Honestly, if you add any spruce to anything, it just looks better. We're actually going to take this up a block, so it's not repetitive. Doesn't look the same as the other one. Though I don't know how realistically this is being supported, but that doesn't matter because we'll just rely on the Minecraft physics. There we go. Gonna pop a staircase there. Ooh, wait, actually, cool idea. Let's just pop a little support like there. Yes. Yes, perfect. Okay. Part 1 of detailing done. Part 2 is going to be much more fun. We're going to slide in here. Going to put a campfire there. Grab us some of this. Okay. I wonder what would happen if I put a lava bucket over this. That's going to be here. Ooh, an achievement. Fun. Oh, let's go. Actually, I think what we do... Oh, this is going to look sick. This is going to look sick. We take an anvil and put that there. And then I'm going to need... This is the fun stuff. This is what I love. This is the best part of any of these. Is we grab a bunch of detail blocks. Like a bunch of these. What else can we do? We can probably do an armor stand, put some iron on it. Cauldron for a little bit of detail. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, first, we're going to do this. Put that just for the fun of it. Let's see. Some chains will look cool. And then, honestly, I feel like some chains like that. Nope, definitely not. Slide a lantern up there. Set armor stands will go like here. There we go. And then cauldron. Actually, I think we're gonna change where the... Yes, there we go. Starting to look like a blacksmith. Okay. And then cauldrons. I feel like we could pop those there. Okay. Big progress. Don't know why I'm stressing. Now, we're gonna go and grab some armor to slide it on. What the heck? It was just a bunch of particles on the end of my screen. I was really confused. Okay. Put that on there. Almost like, actually, we'll move this, because this is like where they'll be displaying the armor that they want to sell. I wonder if we'll move it behind there. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Now. Okay. For those who are just joining, because it's been a little bit, I don't know if. For those of you like just joining in, because I know a lot of people would be hopping in and out, which is all good, totally cool. I'm building the world for my book. That's kind of what my channel's been about recently. Like I have some shorts about it. It's fun stuff. But right now, we're trying to finish up this big old village by building a little bit of a marketplace over down along this road here. I'm hoping to get it all done in one stream, but who knows? Maybe we might have to do another one. Who knows? Right now I'm trying to build a blacksmith, and I'd love to hear any and all ideas that people have. Because what kind of fun would it be if you guys didn't get to help out, huh? Okay. Let's think. What else can we do here? Make it feel like it's somewhere there's some. Ooh! I think what we do is we separate it. We put... Okay. Now the ideas are cooking. So we'll have another support here and maybe here that will mark like the second area of the stall where they actually talk to people who are like coming along. And then like, so here, let me show you what I'm thinking. We use some of these. Oh, broke the wrong block. Okay. So, fix the mistake I just made. Here we go. So, we need to find a way to make it so that, like, there's this little desk thing here. I wouldn't exactly call it a desk. Maybe we need to make it like a straight line. So we move this back one. And we put it here. There we go. And we move this one up one. So we have a straight line to work with. Cracked. That's a cool idea, actually. That is actually a really cool idea. Let's see. Yes. Honestly, maybe we move this. We do 2 anvils, but we move it to be like here, maybe? And then gonna like block this off so like people can still see it and it looks like a display, but then they actually talk about the prices and such like up here. If that makes any sense. It's definitely not what I want it to look like. Yeah, I think it's actually a sick detail. Let's see. What can we do? So to wall it off, maybe we... Gosh dang it. Actually, we're gonna do this. Okay. We'll do that. That way I have a bit more space to work with. And then I think we're going to have a bit of a wall like that. And then another one like that. And then honestly, you could probably slide these in. Oh yeah, so it's kind of like you can see them working, but it's like I don't know exactly how you'd like phrase it, but like it's like a tease almost. So you can like go up and you can like see him working back there, but you can't actually get back there. And then this is where the actual stuff happens. This is where like the bartering and the sales are made. There we go, there we go. Let's rearrange these a little bit. I think I want to do that. We'll make that like the entrance. Let's do support. We'll break that. Support here. Grab some staircases, because that's always fun. And I'll make the... Yes, the walls connect. That's what we want. Break that. Here we go. And then we're going to do the same thing right here. Ooh! That's actually such a great idea. Actually, and I can put... I'm going to put a trapdoor here. That's actually such a great idea. Honestly, I could probably do it with a bunch of the stalls. Putting villagers in a bunch of the stalls will make it actually seem like something's going on in the village. Now I just need to figure out where they put the villager egg. There it is. And I did put... There we go. There we go. Awesome. That's such a great idea. Because now, like, he's kind of on the anvil at the moment. But when he's just, like, walk like that, it looks like someone's actually working back there. That's actually so cool. Okay. And then... Actually, I need more campfires. I'm using so many more campfires than I thought it would be. There we go. And then this will come across that way. I need my magical spoon again. There we go. Magic. Oh, smart idea. No. Dang. You are full of smart ideas. Oh my gosh. I need emeralds for that though. Emeralds. Actually. Bop. There we go. Oh, nope. Okay. Do we... Oh no, we do tiles, we do tiles. We do the tiles. Let's see. We can do that. That actually looks... Oh, this is turning out so much better than I thought it would be. This is kind of sticking out here. I don't like that. But I can worry about that in a minute. For now, I want to focus on just getting the overall stuff finished. Okay. There we go. Let's see. So, what are we missing? We're missing some lanterns up top. So like here and here. There we go. Just for when it gets dark at night. I need to replace these with stairs. Oh, yep, that works. Now I need to figure out how I'm gonna block that. Actually, I may block that off just using another stall. Because my plan is to have a bunch of stalls just kind of lined up here. Like along this side, and then probably along this side as well. Just depending on how many we're able to get done tonight. Because I'm hoping... Oh my... That's actually so funny. Okay. Yes, we do that. And then... What else do we need? I wish I could make item frames invisible without having mods, because that'd be so handy. But for now, there are a couple more things I want to add to the back. At least one thing that I just had a thought about. Ooh, wait. Actually, here's an idea. Oh, no, I can't do that. Oh, that works. Kind of, not really. Let's see. I could do like trapdoors. I don't know why it's... I'm not going to worry about that. It is bugging me way too much. I'm going to drop it. What I do want, though, is a tripwire hook. Where would they put a tripwire? Oh, wait, it's going to be in here. There it is. And this will be like a weapon rack. I've seen people use it like with mods and stuff where you can like actually put weapons on there and it's cool. But we're keeping it vanilla. Mostly. I just realized I haven't been recording this. Gosh dang it. Well, that was a mistake on my part. Gonna miss the first entire part in the short I make with this. It's fine. Let's see. Honestly, I think if I can figure out what to do with the sides here, then I honestly think we can call this one done and move on to the next one. And I think my favorite solution of all time, just throw some trapdoors on it. It usually works a delight. Nope. Gosh dang it, misclicking all the buttons. There we go. Yep, I can work with that. Okay. Getting dark again. But I think I may call this one done for now, unless you guys have any more ideas you'd like to see me add to this, which I'd love to see. But otherwise, I think we may move on to the next stall. Actually, I just remembered something. There's a very important aspect of this place that I need to get. Where do I put it? I need to make it look inconspicuous. I wonder if I could like... Basically, I want to make a like secret passageway out of here. Nope, that doesn't work. There we go. That works. That works. Maybe we do like... That looks so obvious. How do we go about making a secret exit out of the walls? Let me think. I wonder if maybe there was a way for me to like use the lava. Ooh. Yes, the respawn anchor. Actually, I don't know if it explodes immediately, but I know it explodes in general. That I know that much. And that's honestly a really smart idea. Let me see if I can like... Don't know if copy and pasting works in this. Let's see. Oh, click the wrong button. One moment. There you go. Do this. I'm assuming... honestly, I'll worry about that another time. That's a future me problem. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Let me see. I don't think if I just place it down, it'll explode. I'm gonna take this... Oh, did I just chuck something on the ground? Nope. Okay. Let's do a quick test. Nope, doesn't explode. That's awesome. That's sad. If that's true, then that's very sad. Let's see. Where could we... I wonder... Is it something like that? Is that like mixing into the build, or... Well, I know that. But I think this man David was saying that it would look good in the build. Yeah, it definitely... Yeah, I charge one of these things as a death sentence. I wonder if we could add, like... Let me think. If we could combine it with, like, slabs or something like that, that would make it fit. Like, the top part wouldn't just look like an infinite abyss. Or maybe we could throw, like, outside somewhere. Let me think. Because I think you're right. I think we do need a little bit more. Actually, that reminds me. I completely forgot to do something. Gosh dang it. Quickly grab a little bit of this stuff and absolutely destroy the floor in here. Because it's not fun if all the blocks are the same. And then we grab these. And then, actually, ooh, wait. What if we just chuck them right here? Gosh, they still look like an infinite abyss. Real quick, I think it might be worth mentioning, just for those of you who may or may not be joining or hopping in and out of the stream, building the world for my book, or a book I'm writing. And we're working on Marketplace, working on, misclicking all the buttons. Working on a Marketplace district, working on stalls all around here. Fun stuff. Just for those who may or may not be going in and out. Want to make sure people are, informed. Let's see. I want to use the respawn anchor. Let me think. Oh, I just totally hit my mic. Oops. Okay. I wonder if it would look better as like a... Instead of a bottom piece, we go for like a top piece so we don't have to worry about... Let me see. I feel like... Let me thunk. We could try using just normal crying obsidian as well. Gosh, that looks so like... Maybe some kind of color-coded banners to mark different districts of the village taller inside the shop so it can be seen from different... Oh, okay, that's actually a cool idea. Let me think. Maybe, honestly, I feel like the best option when it comes to the respawn anchor is just like throwing it in as like some kind of mysterious aspect that they add to the to the weapon making process or something, just because I think the purple may be a bit much when it comes to the rest of the exterior, but I also really want to add it because it's a cool idea. So I think that may be how we add it for now. And then the idea of tall banners for different parts, here's what we do. Idea! I'm going to grab a couple different colored banners real quick. We'll do red, blue. Oh, I'll be honest. I don't really think about that stuff. Like, I don't think about this world realistically for the most part until I have a random thought. So that's a really, really good question. If, let me think. I think it's going to be something we work on, like, out here in the terrain where there's going to be a river kind of going around, probably a waterfall somewhere. Because I know that's a part of my book, but I'm not sure where exactly. But my best guess for that, like where they get their water, would be that it's somewhere, like a river close by or something. Yeah. or like underwater stuff, because I know there's a couple wells that I built around here, like here and here. But yeah, again, I don't think about that stuff if I'm being honest. Let's see. Back to what I was thinking about. We'll do like yeah. Honestly. Gosh dang it, I keep hitting my microphone. Let's see. If we chuck some banners on here like this. Actually, maybe make them a little bit taller. So that, yeah, they can be seen from like throughout the village. We'll go like up to here, maybe. And then chuck some red banners on this one. They kind of float, but I think that's okay. Yeah. So I think maybe we chuck a couple of these in different parts. So we'll say this is like, for theoretical, this part of the marketplace is going to be like the craftsman kind of area where you would like buy things that are made by hand. So we'll do probably those here. And then I think we'll do probably like food resources somewhere along here. So like somewhere they would bake the bread, I guess, or whatever kind of thing they would do in that kind of aspect. Oh, place the blocks right, my guy. There we go. Okay. I'll be honest, it's feeling super empty. Honestly, I love the way that looks, though. I feel like that looks like a good blacksmith. So, let's do this. And I think I'm going to go ahead and get to work on the next one. Which, I've been thinking about this one for a minute. I think we're going to do, like, a carpenter is my best way to describe it. It's not exactly a carpenter, but like a woodworker. And we're going to use some of these. Oh. And then I also had this, I had this great thought that we take some oak buttons and see if we can make it look like chips, like wood chips. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to actually build the stall now. So we'll build the stall like here. Let's see. Hey, bro. Sorry. Can you do me a favor? I'm actually gonna. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys could hear that because my mic is sometimes iffy, but I was talking to one of my brothers. Let's see. We're gonna grab. We could do oak. Honestly, jungle wood could be kind of cool. Actually, wait. This is a lot of space. I just realized I have way too much space. Need to move it back. Let's go like here. Thank you for the support. We can make it lopsided, actually. If we make it lopsided, gives it a bit of character. Then we go like this. Nope, we need to move it back. Pop it like that. Okay. Now we're working with something. We can drag it like that, maybe? No. Take it down. There we go. I definitely need to do a different block for the main one, but I think the jungle wood might be a good, like, kind of supporting block for it. Okay. Let's see. I said this a little bit earlier, but for anyone who may not have been here, if you guys see what I'm doing, have any ideas, please throw them out. Like, I love to hear all of your guys' ideas, and just like adding it to the world makes it feel super, super personal with you guys. So Just throwing that out there again. Let's see. What could we do for a roof? I feel like this one. So, with this one, it's darker colored because it's a blacksmith, obviously. But with this one, I'm not exactly sure. Here. I'm gonna. Oh. Let's see. My favorite place to go for thinking. That's cool, but it's basically what it. Yeah, it's fine. I won't worry about it. Won't worry about it. Let's see. W promotion indeed, my boy. Just okay. Let's see. What would be a good roof block? Oh my gosh. Of all the people to show up in this chat, the first one, oh my gosh. Please don't please don't be saying stuff like that. I beg of you. Okay. Says I need to focus. That isn't a valid question. What are... Oh my gosh. I think I'm just going to do some normal oak. I've been procrastinating building because... There we go. Wonder if we do like... So we do... I'm not answering that question. I am not answering that question. And then we'll move on to spruce for the final one. We'll fill in the top of it with spruce. I don't know what you're talking about, Chef. No idea what you're talking about. Go. Finally making some progress. Honestly, the multicolored wood kind of sells the fact that it's a woodworker shop, I think. And then with this, we're not going to have it be as erratic as the floor over here, where it kind of like juts all over the place. You're not right, and you know it. Golly. Okay. Yes, we are definitely friends. He's a goofball. Yes, very close friends. Can't be doxing yourself, my guy. Trying to keep a. Oh my gosh, he totally did just dox us. Wow, wow, Chef. Not a big deal. Ain't many people watching. Okay. I need to actually focus here. We're gonna do... Oh my gosh. You wrote right, wrong. I'll let you know. Which is kind of ironic coming from the grammar police. That's wrong as well. Let's see. We need another wood for the ground. I don't want it to be too dark, so I can't do that. I mean, you never know. There are people out there. Anywho, aside from weird questions from people I totally don't know in chat, it's been a little bit. I'm going to say it again. Apologies for anyone who's been here the whole time, and I'm just repeating this stuff. I just want to make sure that people who are... Hey, Silence, what's up? It's honestly really ironic. I'm not used to another streamer I know showing up in the chat. That's so funny. What was I saying? Right. For any people who are just now showing up and nope, that's not what I was saying. I was saying for people who have been here, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself a bunch. Just want to make sure that people who are just joining or coming in and out get an idea of what's going on. But building the world from a book I'm writing. Hey, he finally got it right. Misclicking. There we go. I'm building the world from a book I'm writing. And we've built all this over the course of the past several weeks. And I decided I want to kind of do a bit of work live on stream. So that's what's going on right now. Building Marketplace currently. And yes, any ideas you guys might have, throw them in the chat. I will definitely see how I can use them, possibly. I also just had a thought about what we can do here. We can chuck some spruce wood on the floor. There we go. Okay. Now I need... Oh my gosh. No. What is going on? Okay, I'm gonna mute for a sec. Okay, I'm back. I really hope the mute button works, because if not, that'd be really embarrassing. And I'd be doxing people, which we don't want to do that, do we? Anyway. And I love you too, random citizen. Yes, things are just now getting interesting. Because people are saying really weird stuff in the chat. Let's see what a... Oh, it's nighttime. Fix that. You sure? I totally don't know who you are. Honestly, this stream is already going better than I ever anticipated it could. Like, this has honestly been so funny. Okay. Red floor, does it work? That's the question. Maybe? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Now I got people fighting over me in the chat? What is going on? What is going on? Ooh, here's a thought. Oh my gosh. Why are all the people I know being weirdos? I'm just trying to be a, chill, normal person on a stream and everyone's just like... I actually can totally get a ground shot of the overgrown house real quick. That is no problem. I've seen your name before, Jam Nation. Are you the one that left the comment about it, or was that someone else? Because I'm not 100% sure. Awesome. I want to say, I said it in the short, but also I want to say it again. That idea was so good, and like I had so much fun with this. Like, it was, it made me so happy when someone actually commented an idea. So thank you again for the idea, and I still think it's probably the best thing I've built in the village so far. And that's saying something, because we had a lot of stuff in here. But I hope that's the view you wanted. I can do a little bit more around and such. There we go. All right. I really need to get this next part done. I've been stuck. Wholesome streamer. Okay. Back to actually working. Let's see. Let's see. Anyone in the chat have any ideas of what we could maybe do? For those of you who don't know what I'm trying to build, it's like a woodworker shop. I'm gonna put some of these here so we have a way of getting in and out. Nope, that goes there. So I'm trying to figure out little detail work and such. So if you guys have any thoughts, please chuck them in the chat. There we go. And then, oh, nope. Ah! I'm misclicking everything. Okay. I'm gonna make these stairs so it makes sense. Apparently I'm building some kind of loyal army on complete accident. Am I brainwashing all you guys right now? Is that what I'm doing? Because if I am, is it working? Are you all being brainwashed? Y'all are having an effect on me. I'm saying weird stuff now. Wow. Okay, let's see. What else can we do? I'm actually going to go ahead and chuck down... It's going to be...
11 people, bro.
I know. We'll do this. I'm stuttering on my words. I don't want anything from you, Tom Finley. Except for ideas for the build. If you have those are more than welcome. Let's see. Do we chuck it like this? I'm trying to think. Here we go. What we do? Nope, not stairs. Those stairs could go good bit there. My guy, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see, with that, like, honestly, I don't know what it would look like when it comes to, like, I don't know, what do you, for anyone who might know, what do they call the, like, big saws that, like, they send logs down? Which, actually, that reminds me. While I have the thought, I'm gonna quickly build a little thing here. So it looks like there's actually wood. Actually, that is a great idea. I actually was just about to grab rails anyway, because I want to... Don't know how well this will work. But I've done it before somehow, and we'll make it work again. Oh wait, is it really that simple? Oh, it is that simple. Holy. I don't know why it was so complex last time I tried it. Okay, maybe we build another one of those in a bit. But for now, I think we need to move this up like that. Put it on some kind of like, put that there for now. Then we'll go with slabs like this, some rails going. That's such a good idea. Oh my gosh. And then what we can do is if we make it, I may need to push it back a little bit, or like make it a little bit bigger, because then we can put the rail here, this here. Honestly, that kind of sells what I'm looking for. That's actually so cool. Thank you so much for the idea. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what you're talking about, Tom Finley. You are a weirdo. and I totally don't know you. There we go. We grab some of these. Pop those there. Here we go. This is perfect. And then we can go with the idea I had earlier, where you just chuck some of these like around, make it look like wood chips, at least a little bit. And then maybe move forward a little bit, add planks on the other. Let's see. Honestly, I think I do need to make this a little bit bigger. I'm gonna move it out a little bit, just the whole thing. I'm gonna move it out like 3. We'll do this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, people. Can we be nice in the chat? I apologize, David. Those are people I know, and they can be quite toxic. They mean no harm, though, I promise. They're good people. Just don't mind them. They really don't. The people I know have no chill at all. Yeah, like I'm a streamer. Like I would ever do any type of streaming on any kind of platform like that. Imagine. Oh my gosh, you people, calm down. Seriously, David, please do not listen to them. If you're still here, please do not listen to my cousins. They're just being weirdos. I mean, that's very true. Yeah, they're definitely helping in that fashion. They may not be being very kind to people, but, you know, it is what it is. I need to move this forward again. Golly. They really are. They really are. Even if they're being annoying in the process. Okay. We need to change this to oak. Grab that. Oh my gosh. Okay, legit though, Chef and Tom, whatever the last part of your name was. Can we try being nice? Like, please? I'm begging. Like, show a little kindness. Good golly. Let's see. Ooh, actually, I have an idea. I just had a thought. What if we break open this? Oh my gosh. Now I have a very important question that has nothing to do with the people chatting. But is it possible to ban people on YouTube chat? Is that something I can do? Fence roof. Oh. Let me actually, that kind of fits with what I was just thinking. I'm gonna try and make like this little overhang, I think. Like, have it kind of go like this. And then have some fences go like this. So it's kind of like, I don't know what you'd call it, but I know, very hard to pronounce name. Oh, a trap. Okay, trapdoor is actually a great idea. That'll mix really well with the spruce. But I want to try finishing this first really quickly. Nope, wrong blocks. Break those. Nope, that is spruce. Yes, trapdoor is a great idea. I think I'm going to go with that. But I want to prop this up, and then we're going to add another support here, I think. Oh my gosh. Tom Finley, if there's a way to ban people from this chat, I will do it if you don't start talking nice to people. Okay, I think that's kind of cool. If we mix the trapdoors into that, it could look even better, I think. Let me see. Yes. Yes. He's not wrong. I think you just got bamboozled, Tom Finley. Bamboozled? What am I yapping about? I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. Okay, I think we do this as the trapdoors. Nope, that doesn't work. Let's see. We can chuck them on here, though. Yeah, we can. Okay, so we mix those and the roof makes it feel a lot better. Oh, broke the wrong block. Nope, that doesn't work. Dang it. I like the way it's kind of like uneven in a lot of ways. I think we can actually mix in some of the oak trapdoors as well, and that may help a little bit. Like we go along here. No. Dang it. All these great ideas aren't working because I'm messing with slabs. I honestly may... Thank you for the plug, David. That's very kind of you. Actually, that actually reminds me. I'm going to say it again for like the bajillionth time. Oh, hey. Awesome, you can make it. I think... Riften. There, I don't know why my brain branked. Riften. Oh, no. All good, dude. I'm happy you can make it at all. You made just in time for me to explain to anyone watching what's going on here. I've been building a world for my book. We've made massive, massive progress over the past several weeks. It's been super fun. But I figured we'd work on this marketplace today. My hope was to actually finish the village, but at the rate we're going, that probably won't happen in this stream. So it may be another stream. But right now... The plugs from you guys are insane, honestly. That's so funny. Like I was saying, super fun, having a bunch of fun here on the stream. At least I hope we are. But... oh no, Tom's back. But any of you guys have any ideas for the build? Just throw them out. And... oh my gosh. I genuinely may need to ban you, Tom Finley, if you do not start acting right. If that's even possible. Let me...
I have someone on the phone for you.
Oh no.
Here, I'm giving y'all over to Raya.
Oh no. Forgive me for a moment, y'all. I'm gonna...
Don't mute. This will be funny.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. Sorry about that, y'all. Had to respond to a call from the real Tom Finley. How crazy is that? Told y'all. Oh my gosh, wait. If you chat what I think you're gonna chat, I'm gonna die over here. Oh, that's so good. Uh-oh. Give me a second. Bitrate. Yes, I'm back. Sorry about that. That's a great question, though. How is everybody doing? To the 10 people watching right now, how are you all doing this fine even? Also, I'm not the one asking. Riften was the one who asked in chat, and I'm just spreading the good word if you're not looking at chat. Let's see. I need to actually focus, otherwise I'm not going to get any more progs done. Do that. There we go. Y'all are great. I honestly thought this stream would go so much worse. Y'all have been awesome. It's been so fun chatting with y'all. We're going to move this back about 3 like that. Oh, let's go. On that Minecraft grind. Always fun. Always fun. We're going to chuck that there. Oh, I'm breaking all the blocks again. And then do this. Oh. Fix this up. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, finally actually making some progress. Gosh, that was incredibly distracting. Hey, so seeing as we have a couple new viewers here, I think I'll jump on the opportunity again. Say, oh, okay, 2 things actually. Number 1, for those of you joining the stream or kind of hopping in and out, awesome. Building worlds from my book, having fun building it live, cool stuff. And then, actually, I'm gonna do a buddy of mine a favor here. So in chat, Tombstone_21, really good buddy of mine, has a YouTube channel. If you guys feel like it, go check him out. He makes freaking hysterical content. His editing is so. I hope it's raining. Yeah, I love watching his videos. It's super fun. But since all y'all were plugging for me, figured I'd return the favor to him. Actually, I think I can post a link. Give me 1 second. See if I can actually do this. I may get it wrong. Hopefully not. If my computer will load. Golly, all this stuff is making my computer juggle a little bit. Doop 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 doop. There we go. Share channel. There we go. And then we come back here. Is that gonna work? I actually can't tell if that's gonna work. That's so true, David. That's so true. It feels nice whenever you support other people, which is why it wasn't much fun when Tom Finley was in here making fun of you. And Riften, I'm doing pretty well. I'm happy because this stream is going so much better than I ever thought it would, and like it's been awesome. I also am gonna try and share the channel again. Okay, take 2. That may have worked. I don't know if it worked. I should have just put Tombstone's YouTube in the chat. If it doesn't work, let me know and I may try again. But for now, I gotta stay focused. I don't know how much longer I'll be alive. Yeah. And I promise you, I'm really good friends with Tom and the Chef Lukey Poo. they really don't mean it. They're really good people. They just really like to mess with people. So I know for a 100% fact they didn't mean whatever they were saying. There we go. Okay, so now that this is a bit bigger, I can actually chuck a little bit of these. Let's go. Small creators supporting other creators. You gotta freaking love it. We're gonna pop this here. I think what we'll do. Ooh, this is a cool idea. We'll pop the. Oh no, that won't work. Gosh dang it. And it's fine. I'll just pop some of these as like support. And then we'll grab some rails. Dude, let's go. Yeah, the Raft videos. Dude, Raft is such a fun game. Like, in the videos, I help him with some of his content, so we play a lot of the games together. And those Raft videos were so fun to record, dude. They were so fun. Rails. There we go. I'm gonna push it back a block. That way I can do this. And then we'll pop that there. And a little bit more support for it. Uh-oh. The stream might be buffering a little bit. It might be because I've been streaming for a little while. I'm not sure. Hopefully it doesn't end up being too big of a deal. Dude, I get when the Wi-Fi tanks. I really hope. I'm scared that if something like that happens while I'm streaming, bad things will happen. But yeah, it'll be fine. We'll be fine. Ooh, yeah. When we were playing Raft, we didn't make it crazy far. Honestly, we were just vibing. Let's see. Other ideas for the interior. Okay. I'm really hoping it kind of fixes itself here. Don't know what's going on. Hopefully it fixes itself. That's all I can really hope for right now. But we will see. Let's see. I'm gonna change this to one of those. There we go. And then, what kind of stuff would you see in a like a woodworker's shop? It'd just be a bunch of wood piles, right? I feel like we could just like pile up a bunch of wood, kind of like that, in a couple places. And then, what kind of wood things would you? Yeah. I feel like games like Raft are only really fun if you have other people. I mean, they can be fun if you play solo, but I think when you have other people playing with you, games are just that much better. Like, anytime I'm feeling down, or like, not down, but like, not feeling like playing Minecraft, you just have some people join. David, that's a great idea. That is actually such a great idea. Actually, yeah. Shovel, hoe, axe. And then I think we'll put those like here. Oh. There we go. Yes, that's so good. And then I don't think armor stands can hold weapons naturally, right? No, they can't. Dang it. I was hoping that maybe I could put in an armor stand hand, but I guess it's fine. I'm gonna grab. Oh wait. I don't have any mods. I would like to have once the world starts getting a lot bigger. I may end up having mods like Axiom or World Builder, just to help with stuff. But right now it's just replay mod while I'm recording the shorts. Let's see. Actually, let's see. I think a chain might be better than the rails if I'm being honest. Maybe we go with like a 2-block. And now can't have it be the same. We can grab normal spruce. Chuck that there. I mean, I think that honestly might look a little bit better. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think I stick with the chains or do I go back to the rails? Wow. Okay, it's kind of like a bit of a unanimous decision there. Holy. Apparently the rails, people really like the rails. Need to move that back. And then I think we're going to keep this, maybe. It's like a bit of a divider. Yes. Works for me. I need to actually add a couple lanterns here. Make sure people can see. There we go. Oh, I can't. Gosh dang it. Let me see. Bet I can. Yes. There we go. Some more of those. Let me quickly. Okay. Let's see. So honestly, I think I may actually call this one here. Because I actually really like. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be, but I think I'm cool with that. Not much going on here, but we can work with that kind of stuff later. I think I want to get one more of these stalls done. At least, maybe another one if we have time. But we'll see. Dude, seriously. They really do need to add some kind of like, I don't know what they do though. Would they do like what would be a cool. Okay, this is like an actual question for you guys. What would you guys like to see as like a new kind of light source, like the torches and lanterns? I feel like we don't really count end rods. I mean, we can, but eh. What do you guys think would be like a cool idea for them to add as a new light source? Oh, there's candles. I forgot about candles. I always forget about the candles. Yeah, they wouldn't work outside anyway. Let me think. So anyone hopping in on the stream now or kind of like showing up, popping in and out, whatever. Just friendly reminder that building the world from my book. This is like the 19th time I've said it. But building the world from my book and building a marketplace right now. Having a bunch of fun chatting while we're doing it. So good stuff, good stuff. Honestly, I feel like candles are the one thing I was kind of thinking about, and then I remembered they actually add them. Um. Hmm. Honestly, the only one I can. Yeah, candles are probably not a smart idea in a a woodworking shop. That's probably very true. We'll stick with the lanterns for now. What was I gonna say? I mean, how would a bonfire work as like an item? I feel like you can make a bonfire with the campfires, but oh, so that wasn't for like genuinely answer the question. Wow. Okay. that's a really cool idea, Jam Nation. Like some kind of nether. Oh, what would they do? Because I feel like they kind of did that with Soul Lantern, with Soul Sand and everything, but also like, hmm. Oh my gosh, Tombstone, you are insane. What was I gonna say? Yeah, copper bulbs are pretty cool. I think one thing that might be cool is like just normal lamps, but I feel like that might be a bit too modern for kind of what Minecraft goes for, right? Like nowadays. I mean, actually, that's not true. With what Mojo's been doing with the game recently, I'm like, oh, Froglight is a good one. Like they have a lot of light sources, but they don't have a lot of uh, like minier blocks, like the torch and like the lantern. Okay, I'm getting distracted again. Oh, no, you guys we're chatting too much. Oh no. Um, yeah, I'm honestly not sure what to do. What about the light sources? I feel like maybe like I don't even know. Uh, actually, I have another question for you guys. To totally change the subject. I don't know what this next stall should be. I want to do one more stall, but I'm not sure what stall I want to do because these were the two I had in mind when I started. But I want to build one more right here that's kind of like a resource that's being made. So like this one is for like customizing wood and stuff, like chopping it down, selling wood. I think food is so. I don't know, Riften, if you. I don't think you were here earlier. Basically, I'm I'm gonna have a couple different districts, uh, like marked by these banners. So like, I think I want to have two more. So like one right there and one right here. I know, right? It's just despicable, David. It's just despicable. How could I ever? Um, but yeah, Riften, we're doing multiple districts. Actually, this is for anyone joining. Kind of confused about this. We're doing districts with these flags. I'll have another flag kind of along here. Don't know what, but I think what we're gonna do is with this blue one, I'm gonna have a couple food stalls, and then I'm gonna have like a flower shop because I have a really cool idea for that. But I want to try and figure out another um, like worker stall. Like what's like a resource that could be kind of made because I'm not 100% sure. Hmm. Weaving. Oh, that could be. Oh, that's an interesting idea. I mean, it would kind of make sense for those of you who have watched my shorts series, building the world for my book. Um, there is this really cool flower in my world that kind of changes color depending on the season, and people will sew it into their clothes to make uh, like the clothes kind of change color. So it could be cool if we did like a weavers that where they're sewing the stuff into clothes. But how would that look? Selling banners is a good idea too. We could grab a couple multicolor ones like these. Actually, no, not that one. Blue brown. Nope, not that one. Blue. And light green. There we go. RGB clothes. Wait, that's so accurate. Yeah, Tombstone definitely is cooking up an idea here. So let's see how we can put this into the works. Need to change up the blocks, so we're going to use some normal spruce for the pillars. I think we'll have the banner be like... Oh, wait, that'd actually be kind of cool. So it's kind of like where they get the banners. So, like, maybe these banners, we can say that these banners are, like, weaved by the same people. So we'll pop these here. And then this one, like, here. Okay. Here we go. Now, we need another type of unique roof. Honestly, I feel like what we do is we take some dark oak, because it matches really well with this, and then we make the roof out of wool. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... There we go. So, I may have to go second layer with these, and then we'll go to the wool. Hightail? I'll be completely honest, I have no idea what that is. I feel like I may have... Isn't it like a Minecraft... It's a Minecraft server, right? I'm not 100% what Hightail is, if I'm being honest. Does knowing it make me uncultured or something? I feel like it was being made by the game made a big by the guy who made a big Minecraft server. Like, I think I've heard the name Hightail before, but I don't think I've ever like looked into it. I'm trying to think. Here, maybe. Do you know what? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, wait! Was this the one that... I know about Hypixel. Hypixel's like the... Yeah, I know that server. But I think Hytale, was it like... It was supposed to be like the Minecraft ripoff, right? Like there was a super hype thing coming out that people were looking forward to or something? I'd be 100% wrong on that. And then we do this. Okay. Yeah, I knew I'd heard the name Hightail somewhere. I just wasn't sure where. Let's see. We're gonna do some like light blue. Actually, no, we'll do light pink so it matches the season. There we go. This is gonna be really cool to talk about in the short, which is still being recorded. Okay, so if this wool is, like, the pink wool here is one match in the season, then... Oh! Oh! Yo, I'm sitting over here trying to figure out what to do, and my brother just gave me an absolutely genius idea. Oh, okay. I did hear something about the fact that, like, Hightail, or, like, I don't know what you'd call it. I don't think people were calling it, like, a ripoff or something. I think I did hear something about the fact that it, like, went down or something. Again, my information on this is very limited, so, like... let's see. Oh, the idea. So, my brother just leaned over me and was like, hey, you should, make it look like kind of like a tent instead of just a normal, like, wool roof. We make it kind of go up like a tent. I'm gonna grab some of this, and we're gonna go up. We'll go up to like here, I think. So we'll go with pink. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, is it like confirmed to be coming back? Like, is like that like actually happening, or is it just like rumors and such? We're gonna do this. Do this. Need to edit this a little bit. Oh, that's awesome, Jam Nation. That's actually so cool. Oh, is that why you were asking a ground view of it? Let's see. Pop that there. Trying to think if maybe I need to take this and... Oh, that's awesome. Okay, let's try this again. This roof is definitely going to be really unique. I'm honestly really looking forward to how it looks at the end. Dang, we got 2 artists in the chat. Holy. Okay, let's break this real quick so I can remake all of this again. Okay, let's see. If we go like, so just for, we go 2 again, and then 3 at the top, maybe? And that might be a bit much. Okay. Dang, we're going 2 hours on stream. That's honestly crazy. I was not expecting to go this long. I think, here's the plan. I may try and finish up this build right here and then wrap up stream because my family's kind of been locked away in the house while I've been streaming. So, I'm gonna try and finish this up as quickly as I can, then we'll probably wrap it up there. Let's see.
Raya, doesn't really matter. The youngers aren't here, so like the only thing that like you need to worry about is KK, and he's gonna go to sleep with it. Sure, mom and dad don't care. Like, so don't feel stressed. But if you want to wrap it up soon,
Yeah. We good. Let's see. I need to make sure this looks accurate. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, maybe? No, still. So we'll go 1, 1, 2, 2. That's it. So okay, I'm gonna just build the whole thing and then go through and add the stripes in a minute. Okay, Oh. Oh, that's really interesting. Oh no, you're all good. This is like you're all good. This is honestly really interesting because I've heard bits and pieces of news, but I hadn't actually heard the whole thing. So I know more now. Okay, and then we go round, round and round and round. Okay, I got another question for you guys. For those of you still here, are there any books that any of you guys are currently like reading through? Like any big readers out there? Just because building the world, my book. Oh, Hunger Games. That's a good series. That's a really good series. Fun stuff. Let's see. Wait! I think I know that book series. Oh my gosh. I just got like flashbacks to when I was younger. I I mean, that's fair. That's fair, David. But honestly, that's I know I think I may have read the first book several years ago, like long time ago. I know I've like that name. Oh my gosh, that was just like childhood flashbacks. Just that's so crazy. That's so cool. Okay. Honestly, I feel from a distance that works. So I'm gonna fix this up. Yeah, I am 90% sure I read through it like long time ago. That's honestly so cool. Honestly, I'm gonna need to find another book series to read after the one I'm currently reading, and I may I may have to go back and like reread that, remember what it's all about. Um, oh, that's awesome. Okay, now I think I'm gonna call the roof done, even though it may not be the greatest work I've ever done in my career. But I think now what we can do is I'm gonna go through with a bunch of. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. So, the book, like, not to like grapple myself into my own question, but my favorite book series and the book series I'm reading right now was actually recommended to me by a friend of mine quite a while back, and it's like sent me grapple pen. I've gotten both of like my sister and mom, and actually both of my sisters and my mom into it. It's honestly really funny how like the book spread. Oh, you're right. It does look like a wizard's hat. Wait, that's so good. I really like that. That's really funny. I wasn't even thinking about that. Let's see. I think we can actually alternate. We go bop 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 bop. There we go. Now we're cooking with something. I don't know what that something is, but it's something. What? That's awesome. Yeah, when you get one good book that you really like, it just kind of like spreads like the plague. It's like, oh, dude, you hear about this book? You should totally read it. They read it. Oh, dude, you hear about this book? You should totally read it. And it just spreads and spreads and spreads. It's honestly so fun, though. I need to change some of these colors. Do a little bit of this. Bop, bop, bop. We got a little bit of pink in there. The dark green. Let's see. And then we can mix some pink in there. That's honestly so cool. It really does look like a wizard's hat. I don't think I'm ever gonna get that out of my head. Like, even with these little like things, it's like the brim of a hat, like all mysterious and stuff. I honestly love it. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. Let's see. Okay, I'm actually gonna grab a trapdoor real quick. Let me think. Honestly, I love the way this looks, actually. It's such a change of pace in the other builds we've done so far. Like, I love it, actually. It's so good. And then on the inside, we need to change up the floor a little bit. Honestly, I feel like we could make the ground multicolor, too. I feel like, but not with wool. Maybe? Oh, that would be super interesting. Like, actually, I don't know if that's realistic, though. Would they have, like, concrete, you know, at this time period of, like, medieval stuff? I'm honestly not sure, because I had the thought that maybe we do some, like, colored concrete stuff, and that could be kind of cool, but I'm also like, that might be a bit too modern. Let's do a little test real quick. Maybe do like checkered, so we don't do line, but we do checkered, because then it's like maybe they use the flowers in like a bunch of unique ways. Oh, I kind of love it. Let me see if maybe the powder looks better. Hey, what's up, Jesse? How's it going? There was a form of limestone concrete in Greece. So you're telling me there's a chance that this works out canonically, right? Like, oh, or maybe that there it is. It's just magic. We'll just call it magic. But honestly, I like the way the checkered looks. So let's do a little bit of this and that. I feel like the powder fits a little bit better, honestly. Maybe I need to go through with like the edges, and I need to kind of create a border. That'll probably help. Grab a little bit of spruce wood. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then we fill it all in with white concrete. I think we're cooking. With this, if I'm being honest. Let's see. And then we go with the pink concrete. So I don't know how it would work. Ooh. Yeah, like the colored sand is a really... Oh, that could be so interesting, because imagine the kind of... I mean, we already have colored sand in the real world, but I feel like this would be such a unique thing. Like, it would seem like magic. I kind of love it. I kind of love it so much. Let me see if I can, like, wall this off a little bit. So, like... we'll do that, and then I'll just chuck some trapdoors on top, so it doesn't look too bland. There we go. And then actually what we can do is we can throw the looms back here. So it's like, there we go. Actually, we'll do this. There we go. Okay, it's coming along. It's coming along. I need to grab some lanterns really quickly. And pop those like that. There we go. And then, honestly, we probably want to grab some more banners and prop those up on the inside as, like, sale display. It's like, they're selling the banners, and then, what's a kind of, like, wool or, like, colored item? Oh, wait. Actually, I'm going to actually put, since this feels like it would be much more of, like, a family fun kind of thing, make it feel a little bit more homey. So let me grab some flowers real quick. I'm actually going to grab my favorite of the flowers, which is the allium. I don't know why, but it is. And then what's something else we could add that gives it a little bit more like cozy feeling? Ooh. I don't know how that would work. Let's see. I don't think there are many blocks, but I feel like just a little bit of this, just like there. I don't know why it would be here, but it looks nice. Honestly, I love the way that looks. Oh my gosh. Makes me so happy. Okay, last thing we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab some item frames, and I'm just gonna put some normal wool in there. Pink, white, and that's like what they're selling and stuff. Oh no, you're all good, Jesse. So actually, this reminds me, I haven't done this in a minute, but for any of the people who are just kind of hopping in and out of the live stream, any of you guys like curious on what's going on, like Jesse, I've been doing a series on my channel where I've been building the world from a book I'm writing, and we've done all of this over the course of several, or quite a few shorts. And then right now we're working on a marketplace that's gonna like go all across here eventually. But for now, this is kind of like what we've worked on so far. We have a blacksmith hut over here. We have a woodworker's hut over here, and then we just finished like a weaver's shop. I'm glad you found your chest plate, my guy. Rotate the wool is probably a good idea. Oh. So it actually like faces the person. Honestly, maybe I need to put... Actually, ooh, idea. We put some more wool on the walls. And then it looks like even more... I wish I... Maybe they don't just sell wool. Maybe they sell like multiple forms of the like... what would you call it? Like the colored stuff like they did with the floor, so we can put some like... No, wrong thing. We can put a little bit of other colored sand and dye and stuff. So they still technically are using the flowers from like the shorts and stuff for a bunch of the stuff. Like the roof canonically is made with wool used with the dye from my shorts. And then they also just sell normal dyes that come from flowers around the village and stuff. But I'm honestly so happy with that. I'm gonna step back and be like, yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. Oh, we're about to hit 2 hours streaming. Holy. What do you guys say we do like one more? I feel like I can warrant one more build, right? Yeah, that'll be fine. Only question is, I don't know what to build. Let me think. You guys got any ideas? Some kind of like market stall of like, for any people, I was talking about this a little bit earlier. So these flags here, kind of represent different things being sold. I see you, David. So glad you can make it to the stream, dude. Jesse, perfect timing for the question. So yes, give you all the time you need, Gem Nation. But so basically, Jesse, the flags here, these little poles, represent different kinds of things that are being sold or sold. Bleh. So these are like the workers' huts, like things that are being sold, that like the blacksmith, the woodworkers, the wool, things that are like resources being sold. And then these are going to be like, I'm going to make a flower stall. I'm going to make a couple food stalls with different types. And then I'm probably going to do another type. I'm not sure yet, but that's what all these are going to be. So thank you for asking the question, because I got to explain it again for anyone who didn't know. But I think I need one more of the huts that's like a worker's hut, like some kind of resource, but I'm not sure what. What kind of things would be sold? I feel like we could classify like the blacksmith as a weapons thing. So I don't think we need to build like a weapons seller, because let me think. Also, I just had a funny idea. Really quickly, I'm gonna just chuck a couple doors inside the woodworker shop, just randomly. Oh, so like the person who like does the are you talking about someone like does the road work and everything? So somewhere that has a bunch of these blocks in it, like, is that what you're talking about, Riften? Okay, that's actually a really cool idea. Let me think. So I feel like you'd have to have like a bunch of mixes, like concrete-esque. Like, so maybe, here's a thought. We build like a bit of a pit here, right? And we use some, okay, my brain's turning. And what we do is we use oh, I hit my mic again. And then we use these. And then, like, I don't know how we'd make it look like it, but this would be like somewhere where they would use, here. Actually, I may need to make it, one bigger on the sides. So it can be 3 blocks. Okay. So the thought is we build like little mixing pit pretty much. And then we have like, here, let me grab a lead real quick. There it is. And then I need to grab a donkey. Where? There's a donkey. So like, I think you may know what I'm talking about when I mention this, but like, I don't know what you'd call it, but like they use the donkey to go around with like a mill. Yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. It's like a mill that like donkey walks around it. Well, like, so like the donkey is walking around it, kind of stirring it. So like the mud is a great idea, Riften. Let me grab some of that real quick. So we change out this with mud and like something. Let me see. Mud would be all the way down here, I think, right? Yeah, there's packed mud, and then just need like normal mud. There's normal mud. I mean, I don't think you're that slow. Donkeys are pretty slow. So if we just like, so yeah, like the donkey's kind of walking around. I may need to like, oh, that's not what I wanted. That won't work. But let me mix some of this in. There we go. So mixing it up to make the like bricks and everything. And then we can kind of bar it off, I think, using some walls. Let's see. And then I'm going to grab some of this so they have like a way in. Actually, I'm going to do 3 of them. And then we'll grab 2 of these. I just realized I accidentally just trapped the mule in there. Or the donkey in there. I genuinely didn't do that. Oh, I have my mic. Go. Okay. So, step 1 done, I think. So, I love this idea. But now, I think what we can do is we can make the second part of the... So this is an exterior part, and then this is where they actually consult people to have them, like... Where they, like, buy the stuff, I guess. I'm gonna use dark oak again. There we go. And that will kind of, like, directly... There we go. There we go. And then we'll have these. And then this go up so we can attach it like this. Okay. And then what can we do for a roof? Honestly, it may be fun to use like mud bricks. Actually, better idea. Normal, my favorite combination here. Normal bricks and granite blocks. I literally use this texture for like all of the roofs. I need to grab the dark oak again. Make sure I have the cutoff point over here. There we go. There we go. And then, so they like, would you call the guys like brick masons maybe? Like, is that what they'd be, like, technically called? Ooh, roof go. Oh, I think I was saying. So like, well, trust me. Trusting the process is is a major part of building, dude. But honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know. My brain's getting kind of slow. I ain't gonna lie. Anywho,
Mason's the right word. A cement mason, or like a brick mason.
okay, so it is called a mason. Okay, that actually works because I can actually put some village in this one too. Do we want to build it like a? So when we say like a curve, do we? How would we build this at like a diagonal curve up? Like do this, and then a little bit of that. Okay, so maybe this works. Maybe this works. Don't know if this is gonna work. I'm actually gonna pop that there, and then we go with this. Pop up, and then I need to break these real quick, and then just. There we go. We'll pop that there. Diagonals are such a pain. They take so much brain power. It's kind of what you're thinking, Riften. Like oh no. Oh no. I just realized my grave mistake. Burn down all the stuff? How did he even do that? I genuinely don't know how I did that, but it did. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Okay. Now I'm going to texture it a little bit with a little bit of this. And then we'll pop another there, and then finish it off with a little bit of that. There we go. I genuinely don't know what that was. Oh, it was the fences! I think that's what it was. But can fences catch fire? I didn't think so. Maybe they can. I just was not aware of it. Honestly, I love the way it kind of like goes right. Yeah. Guess it's a mystery we may never know. The bonfire is real. Tombstone's idea came to life. And he didn't even realize it. Oh, wait, he did realize it. He's here. Okay, now we go. We're gonna make the floor out of. Maybe we do the floor out of the mud bricks. We do mud bricks and we do spruce planks. Another one of my favorite little texture combinations. It's also kind of cool to think about the fact that like, these guys like are using the resources they make to like make it. I guess that's not exactly the right wording, but I think you get what I mean, right? Like they use their own resources to create like the place building, and it really shows off. Like, no, what caught on fire? What caught on fire? I said there wasn't a wood block there. Huh? That wasn't a wood block. That was a... What? I'm like so confused right now. Okay. I'm gonna grab another tile real quick and see if I can like fix this. What was that? I have no idea what is going on. This is trippy. I am not gonna lie. We're gonna do dark for like the desk this time. There we go. And then we'll do another one of these for the wall. There we go. I think the lava is just, oh my gosh, is it? What the heck? Well, lava isn't in a cauldron, so I think I need to change that. But also, why is it burning the tiles? Huh? I'm not crazy, right? I did place that block. Right, there's no way I didn't. Yeah, you are very right about turning off fire spread. Where would I do that? I actually have no idea where I would change that. Oh, in commands. Honestly, it may be easier for now to just, what am I doing? Go with the cauldron, because I don't think cauldron lava catches on fire. If I'm wrong, then I may have to figure out the commands. But I want to try this and see if it works. Hopefully that's better. But I'm also 90% sure that I placed this block here. And that it burned. We'll do that. Okay, I did place the block. Then how did it... Whoa, okay. That's weird. If I did place the block, then how did it burn? That's actually crazy. And incredibly terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. That's like... That's the Herobrine kind of stuff.
What do we think, chat?
Perfection, my guy. Okay, let's see if I can... Oh, nope, I need to put the slash. Game rule. Oh, nope. Fire. Tick. So it has to be caps. Do. Fire. Tick. False. I think it worked. Now we're... Oh, I hit my mic again. My bad. I think we're double and triple safe now from anything like that happening again. That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. What the heck? Okay, now I need to... Yeah, I probably would have made that easier on myself, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm actually going to grab up more villagers really quickly and use them in this one because I think I can... I just got jump scared. Yeah, that was a crazy turn of events. Like, holy... pop a couple villagers in here. Attach. There we go. Perfect. Now I need emeralds. There we go. Let me just quickly grab this. Make sure you guys don't decide to go off and do your own thing. Okay. There we go. I honestly think that... I mean, there might be a couple of details I can actually do here. Let me think. You guys have any thoughts on, like, something you could add to make this feel a little bit more? Because I feel like it might be lacking a little bit. Let me think. Maybe, let me see. We can make it seem like there's some more mixing going on, and... Ooh! Oh my gosh, you're very, very right. That was... Oh my gosh. Let me grab some slabs real quick. Like, that works. Actually, I may have to do those dark oak just to make sure it doesn't look too bad. Ooh, barrels is a good idea. That works. I work with that. That's fine. Barrels is a great idea. Honestly, I may grab some barrels, and I may grab... Smart Jesse, indeed. Maybe I use hoppers. So here, we'll do the barrels. Like, honestly, I can actually. There we go. We'll do that, and then I think hoppers would kind of make sense. Like another kind of mixing. Like they'd. Ooh, pots is another good idea. Because that's another thing they'd probably make if they're making like bricks and stuff. That also means they would be making like actual pots. Honestly, that already did a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I think I may, just because I want the hoppers to just look normal, I may and grab some spruce real quick. I may put some spruce trap doors around them so they look more like somewhere you'd put, like you'd be mixing the conch or whatnot that they're using. Ooh, that's a great idea. Put some seed in it so it looks like actually some. I'm just gonna go with this. Yes. And then we'll do a little bit less in that one. There we go. There we go. Oh, let's go. Gym Nation, that's awesome. Glad this went on long enough. Wait, did I say hoppers? Oh no. Was I saying hoppers? Oh my gosh, I think I was saying hoppers that whole time. My bad, y'all. They're composters. There we go. That's better. Oh my gosh, that's honestly so funny. I think honestly though, with that interior, I think we can say it's done. Like honestly, obviously the entire market is definitely not done, but like there's still so much that needs to be done. So many more of these, but I honestly think that's where I'm gonna kind of end stream for tonight, just because we honestly got a lot done. It's not as much as I was kind of hoping we could. What? Imposter. True. But oh, thanks for the chat. Derek. Anywho, thank y'all for showing up today. It's been so much fun. You guys are freaking awesome. So glad you guys were able to show up and have fun with me tonight. This was so much better than I. Yes, Riften, thank you so much. I am like so happy with tonight, y'all. It was so fun. Like I'm probably just gonna go back and rewatch through all of this on my own time just because it was so much fun. But be looking out on my channel for more shorts coming soon. I'm actually gonna be going on a bit of a week-long break, but then in about a week I'll be back. Oh, thank you so much, Derek. Yeah, I'm so glad I made it to Riften, but I'm gonna be taking a week off, work on like my actual book and stuff. So I'll be back probably in about a week with more shorts, and we may live stream. We'll see. I don't have a plan right now, but I'll see with how well this one at streaming. It's a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun with this. Anywho, I guess with all that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have an awesome rest of your evening, day, whatever time zone you're in. Yeah. I can't wait to get back to work and keep doing this stuff for you guys. But in the meantime, I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.